leave you crying to tell you're a broken man, boy. Yeah, you can change to satisfaction. It's better not to go see some action. You got the brain, you got the love, you got the strength, you got the power. Let's get it on. You got the love, you got the strength, you got the power. Let's get it on. Ready or not, come on, show me some action. Get it up, get on your feet now. The day you see her, a lover stranger, you only pray to see you know her name. You finally touch her, then you're in danger. It won't be long before you feel the pain. 'Cause your emotions will overtake you. You will go having a big brown eyes. But she's no angel, and she'll forsake you. It shouldn't come as any great surprise. Passion isn't really happiness. There is trouble in her sweet caress. Lost in confusion, you try no delusion. If you don't cry, get ready, love will leave you crying. It's gonna hurt you till your heart is dying. Can't escape it, ain't no use in trying. There's no exception, love will leave you crying to tell you're a broken man, boy. You a real soldier, but you've never seen this woman smile. You can't resist her, you can't control her, so you'll be helpless as a little child. You feel so foolish, but just remember, there is the man who wouldn't be her slave. She's hot as fire, cold as December, because we'll drive you to an early grave. Every time you try to run away, your desire's gonna make you stay. Still in her power, we curve out the hour. Why even fight? Get ready, love will leave you crying. It's gonna hurt you till your heart is dying. Can't escape it, ain't no use in trying. There's no exception, love will leave you crying to tell you're a broken man for you. Passion isn't really happiness. There is trouble in her sweet caress. Lost in confusion, you drown it on delusion. If you don't cry, get ready, love will leave you crying. It's gonna hurt you till your heart is dying. Can't escape it, ain't no use in trying. There's no exception, love will leave you crying to tell you're a broken man, boy. Yeah, you can change to satisfaction. It's not a way to make it action. You got the brain, you got the love, you got the strength, you got the power. Let's get it on. You got the love, you got the strength, you got the power. Let's get it on. Ready or not, come on, show me some action. Get it up, get on your feet now.
Hello. Oh, wow. Throat clear right in the middle of that. Hello and welcome to whatever the heck this is today. I am forcing myself to do something again, fighting depression. We got to get out of this junk. It's crazy, you know, because one minute you're all hype, you're ready to do stuff, you got things planned and you're in the middle of it. And then next thing you know, you're back in bed and it's like, I don't want to do anything. Leave me alone. But no, today we're forcing through. We're punching back, darn it. And thank you all for being here. And hello, Alex. Oh gosh, I can't see. All of a sudden my eyes went blurry. That's not good. Hello, Alexandre. Hello, Doll. Hello, Nick. Welcome. And hello, Maeve. Welcome. Been a minute. Hope you all are doing well. Thank you for joining me. Um, is this a pro-Palestinian stream or anti-Pal? What? Well, that's a weird question, Nick. It's neither. It's just, it's just. Well, I don't know what the heck this is, but it's neither of that. But anyway, welcome all. I hope everyone is having a good weekend. And if you don't know that song, it's from one of my favorite animes from the 90s, Tenchi Universe. So, spinoff of Tenchi Muyo. And quite honestly, I think Universe is better than Muyo. Like, Tenchi Muyo, good lord, it's all over the place. And they stopped for like 10 years and then they brought some new stuff back in different dimensions, Lighthawk Wings, Z, blah, blah, blah. Just confusing stuff. But, but yeah, so I just absolutely love that. I've been trying to go, well, I'm not trying, but I've been having a bit of a nostalgia kick. And, like Tenchi was just in my head. I haven't watched it for a very long time. I might check out an episode or two, maybe. I don't know if I get the itch. And I've been really looking at a lot of old Batman stuff, a little bit of Adam West Batman, a little bit of. I do like Adam West Batman. I love it. I even still have a blanket, all right, of the Adam West Batman. It's insane. And Batman TAS, the animated series, if you don't know, with Kevin Conroy, of course, as the Batman. That was awesome. Awesome show. It's a shame that the budget got cut and they reworked things for the new adventures of Batman and Robin, which is still good in its own right, but not as good. You could definitely see the cuts and the characters being redone. I remember when that happened, I was like, hey, why do you look different? Why is this odd looking? Oh, the 1960s Batmobile, nice. Hey, rough shape or not, the thing is awesome. Tenchi Muyo is worth it. I would definitely recommend it. It's a fun, good show, especially since it's actually completed now with the OVAs and everything. But it gets wild. But I prefer Universe. Universe, it's 26 episodes and it's much easier to follow. It doesn't get into weird incest stuff. Like in Muyo, they're talking about, yes, I'm your cousin, so therefore we can get married and all that mess. Like, what? How does this work? Like, I don't know, man. Bloodlines are weird. All girls like Inuyasha. I can ask anyone, like, hey, what's one of your favorite anime? Every chick will say, Inuyasha, I loved it. And it's like, every single one. Like Morgan, I haven't spoken to Morgan in a minute. I need to check in on her. Like, that's the first thing she'll say. I love Inuyasha. Most of the boys, they will say, for anime, they will most likely say Dragon Ball. Maybe. No, I think they would say Dragon Ball. I think Dragon Ball would probably be one of the first things they say because it's freaking Dragon Ball. Now, if they're hardcore with it and get deep in that mess, they would most likely say something like freaking Samurai Champloo or Cowboy Bebop. That's where we separate the boys from the men. Although I do like Dragon Ball. Oh, Full Metal Alchemist. I like Full Metal Alchemist. Well, I like Brotherhood. I didn't care for the first Full Metal because they went off source material and all that mess. But Brotherhood follows the manga more. Naruto doesn't do it for me. I like Bleach, and I can do that. And of course, Batman. Love Batman. Uh, don't like the Nolan Batman, however. People get mad when I say that, but I don't like Nolan Batman. I don't think it's good at all. I don't think it's Batman. And I don't think that was a good Joker. I said it. I don't think Heath Ledger was a good Joker. He only got notoriety because he passed away. He's a good actor. He played that role, but it wasn't Joker. It was just some psycho. That's not Joker to me. Jack Nicholson, Mark Hamill's the Arkham games take on Joker. That's Joker. And if you really want to see Joker, freaking read The Killing Joke. I mean, he like what kind of sicko just does stuff just to try and break a guy, just to give him a bad day. It only takes one bad day. And Joker I love because he's just whatever. He doesn't care. I mean, he cares, but he doesn't care. I remember there was one storyline where he wanted Batman to show up or whatever, and he was ready to kill whomever, and Bruce Wayne was there, and he just ignored Bruce Wayne. He didn't care about him. Like, and I think they said that Joker knows Bruce Wayne is Batman. It's just he doesn't care. He cares about Batman. For him, Bruce Wayne is the mask. Batman is the guy. He's the human. He's the one. But yeah, so I'm curious to see what they're going to do with the bats in this new DC movie universe, whatever they call it. And I hope they do good. And I feel bad because I really think Ben Affleck's Batman was actually really good. He just had crummy material, Snyder. You know, that killing thing. And that's the problem with the Snyderverse, as they call it. He it was a guy who didn't like comics and superheroes doing it, and he didn't like source material, and he changed it too much. Even though I thought Man of Steel was a good movie, like, I will fight that. Like, I think Man of Steel is a good movie, but freaking Snyder, he just had no respect for certain characters. I mean, how are you gonna kill off Jimmy Olsen? Like, seriously? Come on, dude. And it was just too moody and depressing, which I get that Snyder, you know, it was perfect for Watchmen, because that's the type of movie Watchmen is. And it sort of works for 300, even though I didn't really care for 300. But for Superman, you know, hope and that light, the shining beacon, it doesn't work like that moody mess, because you don't want to be moody. You want hope when you see Superman and you hear the dun 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 Superman, you know. It's like, yeah, you want moody and broody with Batman. Though you want to feel depressed and just like, ugh, I hope he does it. I was speaking to my best bud last night about this with Batman and how he interrogates people and stuff. And we've come to the conclusion that to make it as torturous as possible, this guy is eating like some sharp cheddar cheese, eating some garlic and onions. And when he grabs them, tell me everything you know. Tell me everything. You know, I will. I'll talk. Just stop talking. Stop breathing. Ah. So anyway, that's just me. I know people are dropping in and out, coming in and out. It's like, what is he talking about? Pull some tarot cards. I don't want to. Well, you know, I said this was a yapping stream, and this is sort of helping me just be more productive, because like I said, we're fighting freaking depression here, and I absolutely despise it. I hate it. It's so annoying. And it's killing the creative process, unfortunately. And no, I will not be showing my face today. It's first of all, I'm not in front of the camera. I'm in a whole different spot. And even if I turned it on, you wouldn't be able to see me. So nope, not happening. Sorry. You'll have to wait till the podcast, which I am actually struggling getting a guest on. Like, I had people lined up, and unfortunately, like, they all canceled. I had 6 people lined up throughout the week, and they just all Poop, can't do it, can't do it, can't do it. Sorry. I was like, oh shoot. So now I'm scrambling to try and find folks. Probably not anima for a couple of reasons. The biggest one being time. Like, she's in a whole different time zone. What does depression mean to me? I don't know if I can give you a dictionary, a Webster's meaning. Well, you said to me, so Webster doesn't matter in this case, does it? But essentially, depression is just you not being yourself and just losing yourself and trying very hard to find it, but it just feels like you're being swallowed up and you just give up and you can't move forward no matter how hard you try because it's just a vacuum of emptiness. So that's depression to me. I know that's kind of gloomy, isn't it? But we're gonna get over it. Well, I say we. I'm going to get over it. You know, it's just a matter of time and patience and annoyance and all of that nonsense. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Someone is sending me a text and I want to turn this off and tell them to leave me the heck alone. Okay, there we go. I'm not on any antidepressants or anything, so I can't talk about that. I don't know if I would take 'em. I don't think I'm like in that stage of depression. I wouldn't say it's major and it's like just there's no hope in the world and I cut myself to feel alive. We're not that bad. It's just not having any type of motivation and just kind of not seeing the point, but that's a different thing. I'm always iffy with drugs and stuff like that. I know they work, but at the same time, it's like, what are the side effects and at what cost? It's a give and take, like everything. You know, you have to take the good with the bad. Yeah, well, that's also why I don't watch the news, Nick, because it's never anything good on. I swear. I can't prove it, but I swear the news they just have stuff to just make you feel bad. Every time I turn it on, well, this place got blown up and oh, this place is getting blown up. Oh yeah, here's a new virus. We're all going to die. It's like, "Oh, come on, dude." Like, man, just show me the thing with the kittens. Like that's what I like. Like, if you guys ever want to really put a big smile on my face, just send me stuff with cats. Like, I love that. That makes my day. I love things with cats. But, you know, other than that, it's just like, come on. Like, I think we as people, as a group, a community, whatever we want to call it, like, we really have to just stop focusing on the negative so much. Like, yeah, I know somebody will say, oh, but you're putting blinders on. Well, yeah, sometimes you need it. Oh, well, I'm happy for that, Nick. That's awesome. I'm glad I could do that for you and help with that. So that's cool. Like, that's seriously cool. That's awesome. Oh, gosh. I just touched my face. I need to shave. Yeah. So, fun fact, I hate showing up on camera unshaved. I don't like that. It drives me bonkers. I'm not a big fan of facial hair on me. Other people, sure, do your thing, but myself, what was that? What was that? No, what is that? Yeah, I appreciate it, doll. I like looking at them. I enjoy looking at them, so that's one of my favorite things. Ooh, I need to crack my neck. Oh my gosh, have you guys ever done that? Like accidentally cracked your neck, but it felt so good? I'm thinking about it, doll. I don't know yet. I haven't I haven't convinced myself if I want to do it or not. So I'm thinking about it still. Oh, and get this. So I've been catching up on some movies, mostly because of someone else. I would not have watched any of this if it weren't for another person. And I saw Logan. It wasn't a bad movie. It was actually pretty. It was pretty good. I know it's based off of Old Man Logan, and yeah, it was fun. It was pretty good. And I saw Deadpool 2, and no, not a girlfriend doll. I saw Deadpool 2, and I like part 1 better, but I also saw Deadpool 3, and that one was fun. Deadpool 3 was really, really fun. I enjoyed that. What else did I see? Uncut Gems, the Adam Sandler movie. That was surprisingly very good, but also sort of sad, and it reminds me a little bit of Punch Drunk Love. Uh, I would say part 3 is. I would actually skip part 2, be totally honest with you. I mean, part 2, it's not bad, but it's not as good as part 1, and it's a little preachy, but I think it's intentional. It's weird with Deadpool. It's like intentionally making fun of certain things, but it's I would skip it and just go to part 3. Like Deadpool and Wolverine was actually fun and good and not preachy. It was a movie that took you away from things, and that's what I like when it comes to movies and TV shows and stuff like that. I like escapism. I don't want to be reminded of the world. I don't like things in a realistic type way because I don't like war movies, and I don't like movies that are politically heavy and all of that. Things with social justice mess or civil rights. I usually stay away from those. I don't care for them. But things with fantasy and just escapism, some weird mess happening, I can do. And I like B movie. I also like literally watching just so bad they're good movies. So Neil Breen, Tommy Wiseau, right up my alley. Neil Breen's movies are god awful, but I love them. What did you say? What did you say? I did not hit her. Oh my gosh. If you've not seen The Room, you have to see it. It is considered the best bad movie ever. I would say it's Tommy Wiseau has surpassed Ed Wood. But the thing is, I don't think it's actually terrible. There are worse movies out there. But it's just something very charming about The Room, I guess, because it was one guy who put $5 million into it and just wanted to do what everyone said he couldn't do. And my gosh, he did it. I did not hit her. It's not true. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. 10 million? Was it 10 million? I thought it was 5 million. He sunk $10 million into The Room. Oh, that's even crazier. And they still don't know where he got all that money from. Although I think Tommy Wiseau is actually in the history books for being the only person to ever film in digital and tape at the same exact time. They built some type of special rig for it because, well, he didn't know what digital actually was at the time. Okay, so what are some of your guys' favorite B-rated horror movies? I'm curious about this, and if you say Troll 2, I'm just gonna instantly ban you. Simple as that. You're gone. You're out. So, what are some of your favorite B-rated horror movies? Give me some suggestions here, and I will I will actually watch them maybe Sunday, and I don't know, maybe do a review or so. Like, I do need to do more reviews. I openly admit this. And the worst part is I've read several books where I have the reviews that I should just do them, but it's like, come on. So I need to do that. I need to do more reviews. I have to. And I need to do another Too Crazy to Believe, darn it. And I actually have a couple of stories for that as well. Weirdness is wonderful. Sci-fi movies and weirdness is wonderful. I Spit on Your Grave. There's no favorite of mine. Oh, Samurai Cop is legit. I love Samurai Cop. Not so much part two, but part two did have Tommy Wiseau in it, so that's okay. But yeah, Samurai Cop is great. And what's that other one with Bruce Campbell? Bubba Hotep. That's such a stupid movie. Truth or Dare. Okay. So I Spit on Your Grave. All right, so I'm going to be watching this stuff. Anything you say, I'm going to watch. And yeah, I might do a review on one of them. Truth or Dare. That one sounds familiar. And I wouldn't say all horror from the 70s is B-rated. I would say a good chunk of them are, but not all of them. Yeah, definitely not all of them. Oh, and you know what? YouTube has been very nice to me recently. I was watching, like, you know how things pop up on the side and stuff for you? Well, okay, so I have it set up to where this mess can't track me, erase history, and all of that because I'm a paranoid nutbag. And I saw the free movie sections, and oh, Ninja Scroll. Oh my gosh, I love Ninja Scroll. Not only do I love Ninja Scroll, but I own that movie and the series. Oh, hey, Slim, welcome. Oh my God, Slim, I love that track you put up. That was freaking awesome. Hey, feel free to link it as well, Slim. Like, get people over there and listening to your music. That was awesome, man. It sounded really good. And welcome. We're not doing anything really today, just hanging out and yapping about, I don't know, nerd, weeb stuff, whatever you want to call it. So, but yeah, you guys go check out Slim Lewis, please. As a matter of fact, hold up. I will freaking link it myself. Oh gosh darn it. Of course, I hit the wrong button. I go to some screen and I don't even know what it is. What is this? Get me out of here. Yeah, Bubba Hotep is Bubba Hotep is crazy. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. Guys, seriously, check out Slim Lewis. Go. Click on the link, sub, all of that stuff. Like, it's a good track, man. All right, there we go. Especially if you like blues and just jamming and relaxing and, having a sip of lemonade. Oh, hello, Dragon Dancer. Welcome. Oh, nothing too much happening. We're just yapping about any and everything for the most part. Now, yeah, Bubba Hotep. Uh, Darn it, I was gonna say something. But yeah, Ninja Scroll, I love. I love Ninja Scroll. That is one of my favorite things, and I hope they never touch it again. So it's one I like it that much where I just don't want to see someone else's take on it. Very freaky movie as well in some strange ways. But before that, I was saying, yeah, YouTube was being nice, and it was showing like their free movie sections and all that, and I saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 and 2. I was like, what? No. I I love those movies. Part 1, it's kind of weird because there's an argument on which one is better. I would say overall part 1 is better than part 2 because it's just not as silly and zany, but part 2 is more fun because it's more silly and zany. So it's kind of weird. I would say part 1 is more comic inspired, part 2 is more 80s TV show inspired, if that makes any type of sense. And everyone agrees part 3 is hot garbage. Now, here's the ultimate question. Is part 3 better than the Michael Bay, even though I don't think Michael Bay actually did those movies, but is it better than the Michael Bay Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or vice versa? Ooh, Ghost in the Shell. You know, I never really got into Ghost in the Shell, but a couple of the episodes that I saw I liked, but I don't know why. It never really pulled me in the way it should have. I'm going to have to give it a rewatch. And I think they're doing a new series as well for Ghost in the Shell. Unless you just said that. I don't know. I can't see. I see. Oh, excuse me. I see 20 and then there's a heart that's blocking the other part. But yeah, so, it is what it is. Night of the Creeps. I don't think I saw that one. Putting that on the list too. So, all right, keep the suggestions coming. Unless it's something just straight up out there and freaky, then, well, let's not go too far. You're aging yourself there, Maeve. VHS. Everyone's like, what's a VHS? What is that? Huh? Something you need a VCR for. What's a VCR? Oh man. So, did you guys ever, oh gosh, I'm aging myself here, but did you guys ever have the blank VHS tapes and record them like with the VCR to get like TV shows? Basically, the first type of pirating. Oh, no problem, Slim. Dude, the track is good. Freddie King Thing. Awesome name as well. Everyone needs to check it out. So please, 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 please do. It's good music. Betamax. Oh, shoot. Next, you're going to tell me you were, what was it? Oh my gosh. What was the name of it? It competed with DVD for a minute. Was it Laserdisc or the big disc? And it got beat out by DVD. Was it Laserdisc? I can't remember the name of it. Oh, everyone knows Atari. Everyone who's a gamer knows Atari. Of course. Get your Pong on and Pac-Man, E.T. Let's not do E.T. Splatterhouse. Splatterhouse was fun. The most recent Splatterhouse, I say most recent, but it was like 10 years ago now. That was pretty fun. It wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. Oh, hold on. Why am I saying hold on? Give me 1 second again, guys. I need to quickly do this. Okay, see? Look, just that quickly. All right. Yeah, that's freaking Splatterhouse. Oh, you know what I also saw recently? Well, a few weeks back now. Evil Dead Rise. So, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I'm a pretty big Evil Dead fan. But I tend to be a fan of Bruce Campbell's Evil Dead. So I like Ash Williams. And I never really gave much attention to the remake in 2013, I think it was. I mean, it was almost a shot-for-shot remake. Almost. Not quite, but almost. And I finally saw Evil Dead Rise, and oh my gosh, that was actually a legit scary, disturbing movie. It was really good though. Highly, highly recommend it. Yeah, May had the VCRs for recording the movies. So what my mom used to do was when I was at school and all of that, she would record the cartoon shows and stuff for me. So somewhere I have copies of Power Rangers, Dragon Ball, freaking Batman, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Rugrats. I actually remember the episode. Oh my gosh, yeah, I actually remember the episodes of the Rugrats and TMNT that's on that tape. And it's the episode where Tommy was taken, he had to go to school with Dee Dee, and it was a guy there who wore shades and a leather jacket, and he would always say, "Hey, what's up, little dude?" And he got peed on by Tommy, but he was like, "Yeah, it's cool. You know, it's no big deal." Californication, that's David Duchovny, right? I think that's David Duchovny. I've not seen it, but I don't even know what the show's about. I've heard of it. I've not seen it. So if you recommend it, I'm putting it on the list. I will give it a shot because I do like David Duchovny. And well, I like the X-Files. Well, I like most of the X-Files. Like the X-Files is overrated in some aspects, but then in other aspects it's good. It's so weird. Oh, highly recommend Evil Dead Rise. It's worth it. It's really, really good. Well, I think with Californication, like David Duchovny, he was a, I think it's partially based off of his actual sex addiction. I think because like he was a bit of a freak, which you would never know, which is kind of funny. He hit it well. So I think that was some of it. I think like I could be speaking from my butt, but I know that he was a sex addict. Like he had a lot of issues with that, and I don't know if that's what broke him and Tia Leone up. Man, she used to be a looker too, man. Whoo wee. But then they also say, you know, show me the guy with the hottest supermodel wife, and I'll show you another girl he's interested in, or something like that. Yeah, Tiger Woods, man. You know, it's so weird with Tiger Woods because, man, I think that was his superpower. Ever since he got busted and had that car crash and stuff, like he just lost his game. I think Tiger Woods needs to mess around with like 10 different women. That's where he got his juice from. That's that. Without it, he can't do nothing. He's weak. He needs to go back to just messing around and get back on it. That's a terrible thing to say, but I'm putting two and two together here. I'm thinking that's what happened. I really don't know how certain people they're able to talk and deal with multiple folks at once. Um like I couldn't imagine speaking to like three, four, five different women at one time, trying to get them interested and all of that. That's crazy too. How do you do that? I wouldn't be able to. That sounds exhausting. Like a friend of mine, he does that mess. He's right now speaking to about maybe 15 different women. Now, okay, now I do want to say this though. He's not dating them exactly. He's not in a relationship or anything like that. He's free to do whatever the heck he wants. You know, so he's not a scumbag who's cheating on his spouse or anything like that. But he is speaking to a lot of different women at once. And this is where it gets a little scumbaggy. He's like, yeah, I can't remember all their names. So everyone is baby and stuff. I got nicknames and mess. So everyone is baby. That way you don't accidentally call someone that. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? Why? It's just, oh man, this seems exhausting and just like, I'm cool with one at a time, but that's just how my brain works as well. I can't do multiple things at once. I can't multitask. I have to focus one thing at a time. Just one thing at a time. I'm cool. That's why I also say, hey, just be straight up with me. Like, you like me or you don't, like, because I don't want to do this friend zone mess. If you are looking for friends, you want this and that, just tell me now so I can go elsewhere and just get that mess out of the way. Because I am over all this. Like, yeah, I like you, bud. We should be friends. Like, oh gosh, I don't need that mess. Just tell me right now. It makes it a lot simpler and easier. I know that's somewhat aggressive, but it's just, it is what it is at this point. I'm too old for the games and the spending the money and all of that. Like I learned very, very, very young that there are unfortunately some scumbag chicks out there and scumbag guys, but I'm not gay, I'm straight, so I'm just speaking from a straight perspective. There's some scumbags who will use guys for free dinners and all of that stuff. And it happened to me one time, just one time. Met a girl, thought she was really cute, and uh, met up for dinner. It was, where was it? It was at a Chili's, and I ordered a shrimp pasta dish. Not sure what she had, and one of my problems is I'm a very, very quick eater, so I forced myself to just eat at like 2 miles an hour instead of 50 and try to hold a conversation. She was not interested in anything I had to say or nothing. She just wanted the meal. She ate her mess and said, okay, toodles. It's like, what the heck? No, no, no. She tried to get some ice cream out of me. She said, oh, you want to get some gelato? No. You get your own gelato. Like, I'm not paying for this mess. I'm done. I see how you are. Learned right then and there. Where it's like, nope, not doing that again. Ultimately, if you're going to be with multiple people, it's good to be honest with everyone involved. It's the lying and sneaking that brings negative energy. 150% agree. Definitely agree. Honestly, human beings are supposed to get married in their 20s, and if you are over 30 and not married, you should plan to be single forever. That's my opinion. Well, fruitcake. uh, I'm in trouble. I don't know. I think I think when it comes to stuff like that, everyone is different. I think in your 20s, because you really don't know about life and it hasn't slapped you just yet. I think it's okay to not be married. That's sort of learn your lessons because life sucks. In your 30s, I think that's when you become more established and you're more likely to know what you want. And it's like, okay, I'm either going to get myself set up, established, maybe to settle down and have a family, this and that. And I think when you're in your 40s, that's when it's like, okay, either I'm going to do this or I'm going to stay single and just mingle and be not a player, but I will just say a playboy and have some fun and all that. That's what I think, though. I think in your 20s that you can make some mistakes. Some, not a lot, but some, because you're not really experiencing life. Unless you come from a well-off family, chances are you're going to be working class and not really experiencing anything and get slapped around a few times and trying to get there and blah blah blah, yaggity smackety. Oh, wow. I just had a real craving for a Subway. I don't even know why. That just hit me. It's like, oh, yeah, you want a Subway, Melvin, don't you? It's like, no, I don't, but now I kind of do. Some parts of there are plenty of people in their 30s, 40s, single, attractive, and available. Yeah, I agree with that, Slim. Well, I'm in California. I'm in LA, so yeah, whoo, boy, let me tell you, there are some parts of LA where some of these girls, I know. Oh man, I just noticed the women totally got quiet on us. They just went away. It's like, oh no, this is boy talk. Ew. But there are some parts of LA where some of those women are just like, whoa, you can't be real. Like, are you for real? Like, no way you're this attractive. And then they start speaking and you find out they're not very attractive. Like outside, yes. Inside, heck no. Like it's insane how attraction works. You know, some people say, "Oh, physical attraction doesn't matter. Looks don't matter." Well, I disagree with that. Looks do matter because you were attracted to that person to begin with. It's just over time, I think looks matter less and less. What never changes though is that personality. So, you know, you could be freaking prime Barbara Eden, and if you have the personality of a Kardashian, it's just a heck no for me. You know, like it's insane how, well, not insane, but it's just interesting how that works, how we can just be a very nasty person on the inside, but look so angelic on the outside, and it just kills everything. Like, I don't know if anyone's ever experienced that where you meet someone, you're speaking to them, and they seem so kind and nice and, well, excuse me, they look kind and nice, they're pretty, and then they start speaking, and it's like, wow, you're a jerk. You're a nasty person. I want nothing to do with you. And then sometimes it's the opposite, where it's a person who doesn't realize how beautiful they actually are, and they beat themselves up over it, and they have such a kind, nice personality. But it's like, why are you beating yourself up over this? Like, come on. I mean, we all have our flaws, but man. So, boy, this stream is all over the place, isn't it? I hope you guys are enjoying. Oh, ouch. I'm sorry. Stretching and I accidentally hit the mic. Don't ask how my stretching made me hit the mic. I don't know how it's possible, but it happened. There we go. Whew. And, oh yeah, I definitely want to crack my neck and back, but heck no. Has anyone ever gone to a chiropractor out of curiosity? Like, I'm curious about them, but I also heard that when you go to a chiropractor, whatever they do, it works. It feels really good. But the problem is you'll have to keep going back. It's no actual solution. It's a temporary fix for a long-term problem. And in some cases, it can actually make it worse if it's a crummy chiropractor. But I'm just curious if anyone's ever been to a chiropractor or something along those lines, or maybe even a masseuse. Has anyone ever had a massage? I've never had a massage. One day I plan to get one. I'm going to just treat myself. I'm going to go to a spa and I'm just going to just say, give me the works. Here I am. I am not taking my pants off, but you can rub my back. Do not touch my bum. Uh, you know, I would like to experience that and have the cucumbers on the eyes and everything, and have people just rub my hands and stuff. I don't know if I want them touching my feet though. I don't know about that, but rubbing my hands and arms, shoulders. Oh yeah. Put on this soft music. Go ahead and put those warm stones on my spine. Yes. Okay, Dragon, you had a massage. All right. Nice. So it's very relaxing, I take it. Like I would like one. I really would like one. You know, I would love to have a little small Asian lady walk on my back. That would be awesome. Slim. I've been to a chiropractor years ago. It's wise to be very selective. We're spending money for an expert. Okay. Yeah, I figure you get what you pay for. You know, if you're gonna go down the back alley and talk to Jose, man, well, hey, you get what you pay for. $50. Like, really? And you're gonna fix me? Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna fix you and break everything else. Okay, so one day, I don't know about the chiropractor. I'm very iffy on that one, but the masseuse, having a massage, I will definitely do. Where I used to work, well, many moons ago at Club Sport, they had I probably shouldn't have said the name of the place. Now someone's going to be like, Club Sport. Oh, you used to be here and here. Oh, well, at Club Sport, they used to, or maybe they still do. I don't know. I haven't checked in on that place in many years, but they had a masseuse and you could get your hair done there, and it was a spa. It was a spa at a gym. And that just got me. It's like, what kind of gym is this? They had the basketball courts, tennis courts, swimming pool, what's it called? Squash. They had a full-fledged spa, which just gets me, and salon. So you get your hair done, your feet rubbed, your nails did, girl. And they had the child care. I mean, they had some stuff. It was expensive though. I mean, boy, I wouldn't go there if all you wanted was a gym. It was expensive. Oh, and the Golden State Warrior cheerleaders used to train there. They had dance floors and mess and Pilates, yoga, spin classes. It was a lot. I sort of miss club sport. Not necessarily the working part of club sport, but just the atmosphere slightly. My best results were from working with great physical therapists who helped with manual therapy, sort of like massage, combined with instructions on yoga stretching. Okay. Now, I am doing yoga. I don't like it, but it is beneficial. Like, I definitely see the benefits from it, and I do feel good after doing it. It's just while doing it, I am a very nasty, mean person. You guys would not like me if I were doing yoga in front of you, because oh, this sucks. What am I doing this? What is this downward dog stupid mess? I can't bend like that. What is wrong with you? Gosh darn it. Oh, you're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. This is dumb. Yeah. And then after it's done, oh, I feel pretty good. Oh, this isn't bad. All right. Mobility. Woo. So I don't know. I guess yoga is just how I get all my anger out. Yeah, you would not want to do yoga with me. I am everything but finding my calm and center and peace. I find it after it's done. Over there, I remember like trying to do like some half boat mess and my tummy's shaking and everything. Like, oh my God, what is this? Is this what a vibrator feels like? Yeah. Yeah, this is uncomfortable. And then when I'm done, like, hey, I feel pretty good. All right, I'm going to play some basketball. I did not play basketball, but I felt good enough to play it. So that's one of my goals, get back in basketball shape. Because if you guys didn't know, I actually used to play the good old sports balls back in the day. And I don't know, I kind of want to play again, but definitely need to get back in shape for that. But yeah, I used to play quite a few sports. I played basketball, football, did a little bit of tennis. I did baseball. That was a short career. Baseball was not for me, nor was football, because I realized with football, you have to be crazy to get hit like that. It's like, why do I want this? The good thing about the football, though, what the heck? Good thing about football with me was they put me in the wrong position, so I never did get hit, and I also never got to hit anyone. So I was okay with that, but I'm thinking, like, this is ridiculous. I don't like this. Everyone's crowded together. It's sweaty and smelly and dirty. And it's just like, this is not for me. But basketball, that used to be my sport. Like, I love basketball. I played for a good few years and I stopped because my knees started to hurt. And I'm like, uh-oh, if my knees are hurting this young, then this is not going to be long term. I need to stop. And I'm glad I did, because if I kept going, then good Lord, I can only imagine how bad my knees would be today. Michael Jordan. No, unlike Michael, I knew my limitations. Like I learned very quickly baseball was not for me. Like I couldn't even see the ball coming. It's just and here's the worst part. I don't think I ever swung at a ball, but I got on base at least 5 times because I was hit by every freaking pitch. I recall that. I recall always getting on base because I kept getting hit by the freaking ball. I never swung. I couldn't do anything. I was afraid of it. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't do it. But I do remember I stole second base. I'll never forget this. This was a momentous moment. As a matter of fact, you know what, guys? I might have a picture of a very young Melvin in a baseball uniform. If you guys would like to see that, I'll have to find it. I think it's around here somewhere. I know it's around here somewhere. But it's me in a baseball uniform, very, very young me. And I stole second base. The coach was like, okay, the first base coach was like, okay, you can steal second. This is what you got to do. I was like, I can't, I'm scared. I'm not very fast. It's like, oh, you got it. So this is all you got to do. Just take a few steps, go. And I'm over here trying to run like the road runner. That's what I was thinking. Like, that's my spirit animal, the road runner. And somehow I got the second. He's like, see, you said you weren't fast. Come on. Like, oh my God. It was so exhilarating. You're going to steal third. What? I was done with second. I was cool. I forgot there was third. I didn't want to do that. I don't want to steal third. Don't make me do this. Like, you got it. Here we go. Go. And got third. And yeah, I don't know if they hit me in or not. I think they did, actually, because I crossed the plate. But man, talk about high anxiety. And I remember, oh my gosh, the first time I got hit by the ball, it was on my thigh. Oh, Jesus Christ, did that hurt. Man. I'm trying to imagine the people who throw those fastballs at like 95 to 100. Could you imagine getting hit by that? Oh, that's not fun. A freaking hard ball, too, just pop. And I get why those batters are ready to rush the mound and just beat someone up. It's not fun getting hit by the ball. It sucks. But yeah, so very short baseball career. Basketball was cool, but I was on a crummy team and yeah, just mess happens. And I used to coach basketball, believe it or not. I actually used to coach, and well, mess happened. Let's just say I am banned from coaching in certain areas of California. So, yeah, I might tell the story on that one day. Oh, okay. So, I did not find the baseball pitch. It's here. I know it's here. But how would you guys like to see a very young Snaggletooth Melvin? Yeah, if you say, yeah, sure, why not? I'll show you. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. How they get me to smile? Normally I don't smile. Oh, well, yeah, of course, be careful around the kiddos, but yeah. But the team I had, they were really good, very supportive, and gosh, they were a good. That was a good freaking team. But it wasn't the kids or anything like that. It was a referee who just happened to be a racist piece of trash. The kids were fine. They were all very respectful and just really cool. But that ref, forget him. He can fall off a cliff. Okay, so no one has said yet, but I'm assuming there's some type of lag, so why not? You guys get to see a young Snaggletooth Melvin. Uh, he was white, but that doesn't really matter. It's what he said that matters. And I didn't appreciate that. Okay. So, how do I do this? Let's see. Oh, boop. There we go. That's a very young me. I can't remember how old I was, but yeah. Oh, well, um, I was the one who threw the punch first. So, like I said, I'll tell that story another time. Oh, that's was that a clip on? I think that was a clip on. Yeah, but I can't remember how old I was. Yeah. Yeah, let's just say sometimes I have a temper, but yeah, it's all right. Nothing came of it. It's just like, yeah, I'm banned from a high school and can't really do the coaching thing in this area. So, but okay, there you go. That's me. I can't remember what age I was, and yeah. So, all right, no more of that. Yeah. Oh, should probably turn that off too. It's no point having that on. Gosh, how old was I with that? I'm trying to think. Where was that? That was in Gardena or Carson? That might have been Carson. Oh, it was just something scrolling. No, I don't think I was 10. I would have um, I don't think I was 10. No, I was actually younger. I don't think I was 10 for that one. Although I don't know. I can't remember. Like I said, yeah, that was before Mildred Ford. Yeah, I want to say that was before Mildred or around that time. So and I was there 3 years. I might have been 8 or 9 in that picture. Yeah, because 9, 10, 11, and then 12, 13. Yeah, I think I was 8 or 9 there. Whew, time flies, doesn't it? I really wish I could find the baseball one. I mean, it's right here. I just don't want to have dead air searching for it. So, but yeah. So, goal is to. Oh, thank you, Slim. Wow, thank you so much. That's really generous of you. That's very kind. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. The goal is to eventually get back in basketball shape and hopefully play again, or just shoot around and stuff like that. Because I do miss it, and that was my little escape from time to time. Whoa, what the heck? Why did that just come? Yeah, that was my escape from time to time. I'm not gonna say I was like this great and this good and all of that. No, not nearly. Like, I was not close to being a professional or collegiate or anything like that, but I enjoyed it. I was decent. And it helped me a lot with my social anxiety. I remember one of the few times that I played with a pickup game with people I didn't know. I was maybe 14, and I was with two of my friends, Alvin and Aaron, and they didn't have any type of social anxiety or this and that. They could just go up to someone, "Hey, how you doing?" And I couldn't do that. I just rather sit in a corner in a shadow. Please don't notice me. And we went to the basketball courts, and it was these guys playing and everything, and they said, "Hey, come and join us." And Aaron and Alvin did instantly. That was fine. And they said, "We need one more on this team. Come on, don't be afraid." And I just remember going in there not knowing exactly what I was doing and just playing and like feeling good. I actually got a block on someone. I got a layup, did a nice jumper, and it's like, "Yeah, there you go. Come on, let's do it." And it was just nice receiving that praise. Like, "Hey, look, people aren't scary." Like, as stupid as this sounds, that's actually one of my fondest memories of just being able to get over social anxiety and play a game of basketball with some random people. Like, that was huge for me anyway. Like, that was just very, very big, because if you have anxieties and all that, you know how it is. You feel trapped, your heart starts beating, and sometimes the world might even spin, and you just like, "Oh my gosh, please stay away from me. Don't come any closer." And to just for a moment defeat that and like, "Wow, I'm doing it. Never thought I would do this." It was a good moment. So anyway, look at this. I'm treating you guys like the therapy session or some mess. Okay, so who would like some cards pulled? Like, let's get off of this. Let's go to your therapy here. How long have I been streaming? Over an hour now. So yeah, who would like some cards pulled? I think we can do that. Now, I'm certainly not going to be here for 2 hours longer, though. I'm not going to do that, but I certainly don't mind pulling a couple of cards. Nick, you got it. Harley, you got it. Gosh darn it, where's my pen? I got a new pen exactly for this, and now... Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. Where's my notebook? Right here. Of course. Okay, Nick, Harley, Slim. Oh, I'm sure you guys hear me turning the pages. Oops. There we go. Nick, Harley, Slim. Oh, plenty of time. Don't you worry. Okay, let's turn this sucker back on. Boop. Yeah, I could do the Angelarium for you, Harley. I have it right here for once. So yeah, you'll just be an oracle. Uh, all right. So, Nick the Quick, you're up, and I have to belch, but I'm holding it in. I could just mute the microphone, but no, I'm going to swallow it, and that's probably going to punch me in the face later. You know what, Nick? Let's use the Tarot of Dreams. So, Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti. Let's see what comes out for you. Whoa, whoa, okay, all the cards came out, that's what. Oh, this turned into a disaster. Let me fix this. Okay, come on. Come on. Get up. Get on. Get up. Get on. Like a sex machine. Get on up. Get on up. I don't know why James Brown popped in my head. Your guess is as good as mine. Get up. Get on up. Get up. Get on up. Right on, right on. Okay, here we go. This is for Nick the Quick. Let's see what we got. And if I didn't say, okay, apparently I can't speak now. If I didn't say it before, thank you guys for being here with me. I know it's Saturday. You guys have things to do or hang out and all that stuff. And I appreciate you spending some time with me and sharing your time with me. It's really cool. Thank you. Like, just know it's appreciated. Yep. All right, Maeve, would you like one? I think you're probably behind by like 20 seconds, but you say the word and you got it. All right, you got it. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. Man, oh man, what a great voice Roy had. Oh man. Okay, let's give this one more mix for you, Nick the Quick. I don't know why I'm calling you Nick the Quick. I know why. It's because I think of Nick Van Exel, but I gotta stop that. Don't call him Nick the Quick, Melvin. All right. Let's give this one more mix. Now, apart from imploding when I initially took these cards out, the shuffling actually feels really good. You got it. That song's gonna be stuck in my head until I... Ooh, maybe that's what I should sing. Hey! Alright, you guys just gave me an idea. What do you guys think? 3 cards today? Yeah, I think 3 cards for today. I think that's fine. Okay, that's interesting. You have 2 Palace cards and the 4 of Wands. Huh. So in this deck, palace cards are bonus cards. This is like where your energy lies. And it's weird since you have two of them. Usually it's only one palace card that comes out. And with the Four of Wands, we're we're looking at like security, doors opening, going to that next level and taking correct actions. In other words, going the right way and letting things happen the way they're supposed to happen. So that Four of Wands is really, really good. It's a great card, but the two Palace cards, however, they're they're interesting because, like I said, usually two of them don't come out at the same time. It's usually just one. No, I'm just gonna do three cards today. For pools, Harley. So the Palace of Swords, this one here. Hold up, I'll put them front and center for you. The Palace of Swords, that is about clear thinking and its structure, efficiency. It's not about living the high life exactly, but it's about being efficient, seeing things correctly, and it's the ability to overcome emotional biases and look at things from every perspective. No, these are not my cards. This is the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti. So, clear thinking, understanding, rising above, not necessarily trying to win the lottery and have the best of the best of the best, but just having a decent life, understanding, seeing things from a different perspective propels you forward. So that's the cool thing here, Nick. It's almost like it's saying, make sure you retain an open mind, make sure you're able to have discussions and listen to people and not write them out because they might see something differently than you, which you don't do to begin with. I think you're probably one of the easiest people to communicate with, and I do think that you enjoy others' opinions. I mean, unless it's like something that's just far, far, far out there and insane and harmful. But other than that, like, you come off like peace loving, and it's like, okay, let me hear you. So it is that clear thinking, able to see from different perspectives and trying to understand instead of just writing off like so many people do. And it's having this correct structure. Now, our Palace of Cups here, put you front and center. This sucker is interesting because, cups tend to deal with emotions. And this one is moods that can be explored, so to speak. And how can I put it? It's messages in dreams and messages coming from visions or just receiving signs and being open to them and your emotions dictating their meanings. So this is more of a subconscious thing. Is again very interesting, a weird mix. This is listen to your subconscious more with a clear head. Try not to be biased towards yourself. If you're hearing something repeatedly, if you're seeing it repeatedly, pay attention to it. So don't be surprised if you receive signs or someone repeats something to you over and over and over. It's like, what the heck is this? Oh my gosh, having deja vu and that feeling of like, I've done this before. Why? Well, it's a reason for that. It's a message in there for you. And then with that Four of Wands, like I said, it's having security. It's going in the right direction and having that door open up for you and moving on to that next level with your passions, whatever that may be, going the correct way. And being open to it, open to discussion and listening, figuring it out, and listening to your subconscious and seeing these signs or accepting them and not writing them off correctly. So overall, Nick, I would say with this, it's listen to yourself like you would listen to others and have an open mind when you see these messages, when you experience them, and know that you're going in this direction to where this door opens for you and you can go through it if you so want to. It's okay. Like, you're cool. You're good. I wish I could find my passion. I think I'm destined to be an office drone. Oh no. Look, this is the good thing about life. You can always change the direction you're going. If you don't want to be an office drone, you don't have to be one. I'm not going to say like quit your job right now and I don't know, become a hot dog vendor. I'm not going to say that, but I am going to say don't stop yourself or feel like you can't do more or see more or have more. Don't feel like you're stuck. You're only stuck if you are stuck. Wait, that came out wrong. You're only stuck if you are stuck. That's not what I meant to say. You're only stuck if you believe you're stuck. There's always a way, there's always opportunities to do something, even if it's small or different. For instance, I wanted to write movies, and I did write movies. You know, I used to have a huge passion for movies, and I wanted to tell stories, and mess happened, but I wrote a freaking book. You know, I'm writing another book. I just got to get over this freaking depression, but I'm writing another book, and you know, it's always a way. You know, the stories are out there now, and it's like, oh my gosh, I actually did this. Whoa, whoa, even crazier, people actually bought it. Whoa, it's always a way. No, I'm fine with telling the stories via book, and it's some other stuff planned, so don't worry about that. Plus, Hollywood isn't, well, the movie thing isn't what it used to be. It's a lot of politics that's just, ugh. But it's always a way, Nick. That's what I'm getting at. So definitely believe that. And it's okay to search for it. I think that's what you might need to do, whatever it is. But yeah, there you go. Okay, Harley, you. I had a massive mind fart. You wanted the Angelarium. That's what it was. Man, that. Sorry, guys, that was bad. I could not remember what it was she wanted. Do 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 do. You're welcome, Nick. Okay. Yes, you are lucky I have the Angelarium right here, and I just did not have to get up. Harley, pick two numbers between 1 and 33. Whoop. Two numbers between 1 and 33. Oh my gosh, there it is again. Like, why am I smelling Subway? What the heck? Harley, are you still here? Did you disappear? Did the internet drop for you? If so, I am going to have to skip. So I'll give you I'll give you 30 second, a little over 30 second. Oh, there you are. Well, you don't have to ask anything. Just pick two numbers between 1 and 33. Oh, Harley, why are you difficult? Okay, 29. And I need one more. 17. Okay. Thank you. 29 and 17. Out of curiosity, why those numbers, if you can share that? Just me being curious and nosy. 29, 17. 29, 17. Okay, let's give it one more mix. This is for Harley. This is for Harley. Okay, well, all of a sudden now, have you guys seen the movie Get Smart? Steve Carell and the super pale chick, Anne Hathaway. So so the theme song in there, out of time, like it just jumped in my head. Like I'm out of time and all I got is 4 minutes. 4 minutes, eh? It just popped in my head when I saw Harley say, "Will I be there in time?" Well, no, you said 29 and 17. Yeah, so I gotta go with what you first said. Cause I'm out of time and all I got is 4 minutes. Freaking 4 minutes, eh? Okay, so now 31 and 17. Oh, Harley. Okay, all right, I'll change it for you then. 31 and 17. Okay. All right, 31 and 17. Okay. All right. 31 and 17. 3, 32, 31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alrighty. 31 and 17. Got it. Ooh. Harley, I got it. Jeez. Okay. Okay, so you have Hold and Leliel, Angel of Night, and the left leg submission. So this is an interesting one. Let's see what it says here. So as you guys know, for the oracles, I like reading from the book. Oh yeah, these cards, if anyone's interested, this is the Angelarium Oracles of Emanations by Ellie Mignana. I said that name wrong. And Peter Moorbrochter. Butchered that as well. One day I will learn how to speak correctly. But until that day, you have to deal with my mush mouth. All right, so let's start off with Hod. The eighth emanation, the force that abides. Hod is what guides us when we surrender ourselves to the flow of fate and let destiny guide our motions. Through her light, we see the boundlessness of glory. Waving our hands through the wind, we feel the air pull us up. Oh, God, Lord, I can't read. Waving our hands through the wind, we feel the air pull us upward. It's only by resigning ourselves to the forces around us that we truly experience the nature of those forces. Supporting the pillar of severity, Hod, or is it Hod or Hode? We'll say Hode. Hode does not press back against the weight of the tree. Instead, she simply lets it pass through her, flowing like water down into the lowest portion of the diagram. Through the two opposing characteristics of Hod and Netza, relinquishing and resisting, we gain the power to move. Together, they form the power to carry ourselves through the world with grace and intention. And Hod is found in prayer, nature, mysteries. And let's go to Leliel, Angel of Night. A fleeting spirit who dances across the sky, beautiful but aloof. Stars fill the tresses of Leliel's hair. The night passes whether we are lost to quiet murmurs of sleep or staring out at a darkened expanse of sky. For everything you see, there are 1,000 things unseen. You witness the glimmer, the gleaming of what is truly there. Leliel passes from star to star, filling the night with life. One would think that the darkness, Leliel's realm. However, it is starlight. Okay. However, it is starlight that heralds night's arrival. What lullabies await us? What glittering night charms will Leliel hang upon the sky for all to see, for all to dream? And she's found in Wind, Sheer Cloth, the Moon. And hello, Josue. Welcome. Okay, so Harley, for you, with these two together, I almost feel like it's having faith in not only yourself but the universe around you, and stop being so panicky, and you will get what you need. You will have what it is that you need, and you will receive it. But you get so panicky, you throw yourself off balance, off center, and it just messes things up, what you're trying to do, what you're trying to achieve. So in other words, relax, sit back, put whatever you need to put out there and let it happen. Let it come to you and not worry about it. Don't be hyper and nervous, and easier said than done, I know. And just panicky. All the tools you need to succeed, you have. You just need the patience and to have more faith, because you're stronger than what you think you are. With Hode being the left leg, the submission, it's almost like submit to the world, submit to the universe. Let the process happen. Let it happen. And with Leliel, Angel of Night, I almost feel like your wish has been heard. It's coming to you, whatever that may be. If it's a wish for more money, okay. It's going to find its way to you. If it's a wish for a better job, okay. Opportunity will open up for better. Of course, when it comes to that type of stuff, you also have to, walk towards it as well. You can't just sit and do nothing. You can't just stay in the basement and say, I want a new job. Of course, you can't do that, but that opportunity will open, and it's up to you to take it. So it will open for you. Just relax and let things happen. It's already in motion. Everything you need, everything you want, whatever it is you're desiring or you're afraid of that needs to go away or come to you and all that stuff, it's in motion. Your wish has been heard. It's in motion. Just relax and let it happen. Let it come to you. And you'll see. But yeah, there you go, Harley. And yes, Josue, I can do that for you. Let me write your name in. And Slim, you're up. Okay. Sorry, I was writing Josue's name down here. Yep, you got it. It's right here next to me. All right, the good old classic Rider White. Can't ever go wrong with it. Doop. Where did I put this? Oh, it's right here. You're gonna be after Maeve, Josue. So it's not too many people here, so you're should be somewhat quick. And as usual, not as usual, but I'm gonna pull out 3 cards and see what we got. Woo! Shouldn't have done that. That was dumb. I'm happy you guys didn't see that. You're welcome, Harley. Oh, that was stupid. Good lord. Put a dunce cap on me. Oh, man. This is for Slim. This is for Slim. This is for Slim. This is for Slim. Something was speaking all right. Whoop. Don't do that. Stop it. Oh, that's so weird. Now another song popped in my head. Like, you are the devil I know, lowest of the low. Took the life right out of me. You're the colors I had, baddest of the bad. I like that song, by the way. I can't remember who sings it. So shut up, get up, get up. Did it for love. I did it for love. I did it for love. I did it for lust. Great. It's 2 songs I'm gonna have to listen to. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Slim. All right. The Star, Death, Queen of Wands. Huh. One second, I'm stretching again real quick. Okay. So, oh, there we go. Oh, that felt good. So, usually the star is out with the old, in with the new. Death is an ending, has come for whatever reason. Something must come to an end. Something has come to an end. And the Queen of Wands, I always like to say, is a witch, and she's making magic happen. So I don't know if you're about to enter into a new venture or you're completing something that you've been working on or you've been hoping for a change in your life. Whatever it may be, this is happening. The star is preparing you, and it's like, cleanse yourself, clean the nasty off of you, so this newness can come in, this new venture, this new money, whatever we want to call it, this new understanding. With death, something's time has come. It is time to move on. Something has reached its end, and it's a change that needs to happen, maybe even a type of evolution. So we're looking at a change happening for you in your life, which is a good thing. Change is good. It's scary, but it's good because that means you grew. It means you've come to an understanding, and now it's time to face more challenges. It's time for you to grow in a different direction. The star is preparing. Death, it's happening. And the Queen of Wands is almost like the driving force behind it, the magic that's making it happen. And she's watching. It's like, yeah, you asked for this. You got it. You needed this. You got it. So this Queen of Wands is almost like the dictator here. Not in a bad way. It doesn't feel negative or anything like that. And I mean, let's be honest, most women control our lives. That's a joke, by the way. Don't anyone take that literally, please. But this Queen of Wands, she does feel like the driving force. Like the magic is happening. It has been heard, and the motions are boop, going through. So again, overall, well, I won't say overall, but Star out with the old, in with the new, death, change. So those two together are just really powerful because you're growing. You're actually growing, and yeah, you're entering a new chapter. Things things have come to an end where you couldn't grow any longer. You reached that end point. So that's why death is getting rid of it, and the star is trying to say, okay, you can let go of it now. Don't hold on to I almost said dead weight, but that's not the correct word. But don't hold on to things that you've outgrown. Don't hold on to things that's not going to help you grow or bring in new experiences. You can let it go now. It's all right, because you have more coming to you, to the point where you might get somewhat overwhelmed, and that's okay though. You'll be able to handle it, and this Queen of Wands is the bringer, making sure it happens for you, and kind of guiding you. It's like, okay, let's do it. Let's go. Magic is here. You got this. Newness opening up. Let's take it and run with it. So good stuff for you, Slim. Like, I like this. So, hey, if you win the lotto, remember your old pals over here. But yeah, there you go. And hello, Kelvin. Yeah, I will put you on the list. So you will be after Josue. Okay. All right, Maeve, you are up. Yeah, no problem, Slim. You are welcome. All right, so Maeve, I think for you we'll use the Tarot of Neofiction. Where the heck did I put it? Right here. All right. This is for Maeve. Oh, you're loose, aren't you? Okay, well, easier for me. This is for Maeve. This is for Maeve. This is for Maeve. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that yoga's paying off big time. Maybe some lubricant, too. This is for Maeve. All right, let's give this one more mix. And see what we got for you, Maeve. Okay. Oh. Why are you here? Oh, One of my favorite cards, art-wise. Oh, wow. My other favorite card, art-wise. Just, okay. Alrighty. So, 3 of blades, redemption, 8 of vines and flowers. So, it's interesting because, of course, at first glance, when we see this 3 of blades, we're like, oh no, who's going to be heartbroken? Uh-oh, breakup. I don't think that's necessarily the case here, because we do have to remember blades, swords, whatever you want to call them, it's air element, and it has more so to do with the mind than the heart. And with how I designed this card, if you notice, there's stitching on it. So yes, we can see someone busting out, but we can also see it repairing and healing. So in that sense, I want to say that Maeve, I want to say that this is an understanding of yourself more. Oh, and then of course it's right next to redemption. So I think this is an understanding of yourself more, your environment, who you are, who you want to be, or how you want to be seen, portrayed, and growing from there. It's a mindset, it's mental more so than heartache. I don't think it's heartache. I hope it isn't, you know. If someone broke your heart, man, just tell me their name and I'll meet them in a dark alley and I will have some words. But no, I don't think it's necessarily that, but I think it's finding or rediscovering yourself. If you may have lost yourself, if you needed to take a break, and it's coming back together. It's like, yes, this is who I am. This is what I want. This is me feeling good. All right, let's do it. Let's walk the walk and talk the talk. And maybe it's busting out a new you, or coming out of hiding, whatever it may be. Now, with redemption here, this is, again, having a rebirth, I want to say. I mean, yes, I know I titled it Redemption, but I want to say it's more like a rebirth. It's, again, an understanding and getting through hardships, getting through what you thought was bad times or what held you down. And it's like, no, it's not over. I'm continuing my journey. I'm going to reach my enlightenment. I'm going to have my understanding. And in order to do that, I have to understand myself. So again, I feel like this is understanding you more so than anything, and really appreciating yourself and giving that love to yourself. I mean, you know, a lot of times people say you have to love yourself before you love another, and that is true. But for whatever reason, it's sometimes easier to love someone else than it is to love ourselves. And I don't know why that is. I honestly don't. Maybe it's because, like, we seek acceptance from other people, and we want them to love us and all of that. I don't know. It's a psychological thing to it, but I'm no psychiatrist or psychologist. Anyway, this 8 of flowers and vines. So for me, this is having the growth after waiting for so long for it to happen. And it's here. This is your art. This is completion. You've worked for this. You've earned this. And I think you are hitting that point to where you do reach your enlightenment, your understanding, that self-love, and having that, all that growth. It just, you have to take a minute to get there. So I want to say, be prepared for knowledge to slap you upside the head, and be prepared to just, like, get you yourself out there. You know, it's rediscovering who you are. And I think it's an awesome thing, rising back up. And you get there, especially with this guy. This is all your growth and understanding. It's there. It's not the 7. If it was a 7, then it's like, well, you need more time, you know, take a minute. But no, you're there. It's like, yeah, hey, walk the walk, talk the talk. It's here. Bust out, show everyone. I was gonna say stab a hoe, but don't do that. Don't stab anyone. Bad, not good. But talk and share your knowledge, share you, and share your own self-love, or excuse me, share your own love with yourself. But yeah, there you go, Maeve. Yeah, no problem. Okay, Josue, you are up. You're the devil, I know, lowest of the low. Took the life right out of me. Oh, okay. We could do that. Things I had, baddest of the bad. So shut up, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Oh my gosh. I'm definitely gonna have to listen to some Roy Orbison and I Did It for Love. All right, so we'll use the Tarot of Sexual Magic for you, Josue, and see what comes out. Will you find a relationship soon? Or it's not find, but will you be in a relationship soon? Will you be in a relationship? Oh, thanks, Maeve. All right, let's give it one more a couple mixes actually. This is for Josue. Will he be in a relationship? Is there someone coming for him? Preferably a big booty, small waisted girl. Okay, for Josue. All right, let's give this one more mix and see what we got. Well, I can't say I know what that's like. I've never been drunk, so. Alrighty. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay, Josue. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Hierophant. Got some masculine energy here for you. Hmm. So with this Nine of Pentacles, traditionally it's coming out of a clearing, having guidance to get to where you need to go because you've reached an understanding. And the Emperor is like super masculine and he's the leader. He stands up. What he wants, he goes out and gets. And the Hierophant is knowledge. It's knowledge coming to you and using that knowledge correctly, understanding it, and all that good stuff. From a love perspective, with the Hierophant, I feel like it's cast your line. You know, what have you been doing to find someone? And do you want a relationship or do you want to mess around? You know, it's be sure of what it is you actually want and desire with the Hierophant here, because it's so easy to say we want a relationship, we want to be with someone, And in truth, we just don't want to be lonely, and we might want to have a little bit of fun here and there. When we look for a relationship, we're looking for a partnership, really. It's just a partnership with someone we find attractive. And we get the poke every now and then. But it's still that partnership. It goes beyond and deeper than just holding hands and being with someone. This is someone who supports you, who you support, who will call you out when you're being stupid, and who will be vulnerable. So the Hierophant is like, make sure that's actually what you want. Because if it is, you will receive it, you will have it. But if that's not what you want, then you're not going to get it, no matter how much you say, like, this is what I want, this is what I need, because it won't align correctly. This Nine of Pentacles is the opportunity here. So I do think you're going to have opportunity to get into a sort of relationship. The Emperor is, are you going to take it or not? You are going to have to man up and sort of go out there and pick and choose and do that thing. Easier said than done. It's hard in this day and age, because sometimes you just look at a woman like, harassment, and it's like, what? I didn't do anything. Need to wear those freaking dark shades just so you can walk down the street. So I shouldn't say that. I'm gonna get in trouble. Someone's gonna yell at me now. But you are going to have to really put yourself out there. You're going to have opportunity. I can't say that you're going to get in a relationship soon. I don't think it's going to be soon or soon-ish, but I definitely think you will have that opportunity soon to meet someone, or more than someone, someone's. And it's up to you to decide, though, if you actually want a relationship or not. I'm squeaky on that part. But the opportunity is going to be there. It's going to be open for you. It's just with this Hierophant, make sure you actually want a committed, deep relationship, and not because you're just lonely and you need that companionship, but because you do want to find your partner who supports you, you support them. You can both be vulnerable and open up and experience life together, the ups, the downs, all of that. If you're not, if you don't actually want that, if you feel you're not ready for it, then that special person, whomever it may be, will not be there just yet. That doesn't mean you can't have anyone. It's just, it'll be a person for right now, but not necessarily later. So opportunity is going to be there, but you have to make sure you know what it is that you actually want. And with the Emperor, it's basically saying, go out and get it. Like, you can do that. You can go out and get it. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. You got to man up a little bit, flex the muscle, and you will have it. So I almost feel like it's going to be multiple people that show up. It's not just going to be one choice. So lucky you. But yeah, there you go, Josue. Alrighty. And finally, Kelvin. And you said general. You're welcome, Josue. Let's use the Rider White for you, Kelvin. Whoops. Hey, stop it. Don't do that. All right. Knock that energy off. Shake, 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 Sonora. Shake your body right. What, what, Sonora? Work it all the time. I guess I have Beetlejuice in my head. La, 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 la. I hope Beetlejuice 2 is good. I really do. From the little bit I've seen, it sort of reminds me of the cartoon show, if anyone remembers that. Okay, this is for Kelvin. This is for Kelvin. This is for Kelvin. When does Beetlejuice come out anyway? I don't even know. I should probably pay attention to dates. All right, let's give this one more mix and see what we got. Boop, boop, boop. Whoa. Okay, wow. Cards decided to shoot out all over the place here. Oh, that's really soon. Okay. Hmm. All right, so the Hanged Man, the Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Mess happening fast, having to find a middle ground, and being stuck waiting. Okay, so basically, Kelvin, you're kind of stuck here. Like, we're looking at you having to wait on this Pentacles, whatever that is. You're not necessarily going, you're not going backwards, but you can't progress forward either. You're kind of literally this hangman hanging around waiting, and it's dependent on this Six of Pentacles, whatever it may be. But once the Six of Pentacles comes through, then this Eight of Wands happen, and you're able to move and do things and jump around, whatever. So it's almost like dependency or something. Like you're anticipating good stuff. You're getting not anxious. You're getting jumpy. It's like, yeah, I'm ready to do this now. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. But you're being forced to wait, unfortunately, and have a little bit more patience because of this Six of Pentacles. So I think what you have to do and understand is you're waiting for a reason. All right, maybe an annoying reason, but you're not going to be able to progress to where you want just yet, only because of this sucker. You're just waiting for him. I don't know why or who it is, but you have to wait on him. But when that's taken care of and done, you're free. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's freedom and you're at the end. Like you're so close to the end. And then you're able to run wild. This hangman, he's just kind of saying like, yeah, just hold up a little bit. Literally hang in there. You're at the end. And then you're able to run wild. Don't do it yet. Not now. It's not the time. You have to still wait. the Six of Pentacles is going to deliver your news, whatever it may be, or remove the blockage or whatever. And that Eight of Wands is the freedom, and it's going to happen quick. So this, it feels like you have, I don't know, it's going to happen this year. So maybe a couple of months at most. You're not going to be stuck without progress for very much longer. Like, not at all. This is happening like as we speak. So just try to be a little patient and hold off on things. But when everything is said and done, everything goes to fast forward. You're able to live life, I feel like, and just do the things you want to do. It's just right now you just have to kind of hang back. But again, you're not going backwards. That's a good thing. We never want to go backwards. It's just on pause before you can go forward, and you're almost there. But yeah, there you go, Kelvin. Beetlejuice 2 will probably be very cheesy, but fun at times. Hollywood isn't bringing much edge these days. Well, you're not wrong about that. I'm fine with it being a fun movie. Like, that's really all I care about. Like, you're welcome, Kelvin. Like, let's be honest. Like, the first one was zany and fun as well. Also kind of creepy. But, yeah, I don't expect too much edge or darkness from number two, especially once I saw that Jenna Ortega chick was in there. So, unpopular opinion, but I don't like Wednesday. I don't think it was a good show. Uh, it was, no, it was whatever. I think it had too much of an agenda in it, but yeah, I don't know. I think Jenna Ortega's a little overrated, and that for me wasn't the Addams Family lore, although Louis Guzman did play a somewhat lore accurate Gomez. Pugsley, they just made into a total punk, though. What were they thinking? Yes, I did see Deadpool and Wolverine, Josue, and I very much enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun movie. Did she? I don't know. I don't pay attention to things like that outside of it, but if she did that, wow, what a heifer. Turned into a little diva, didn't she? And that's a fast way to kill your career. It doesn't matter who you are. Wow. What a heifer if she did that. But yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine, I very much enjoyed. It's a fun, stupid movie. And that's what we need. Sometimes we just need stupid stuff to get us away from all the nonsense in this world. If only for 2 hours. And that's the other thing. Movies are too freaking long, man. Like, they're now going 2-3 hours and stuff. Like, bring back 96-minute movies. or something. Like, man, give me an hour, 20 minutes. Please. I miss that. Those were fun and nice and not complicated. I don't care about all this artsy mess. Just tell me a good story. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping it's there, but you know what? One of my fears is, Slim, with Beetlejuice 2? It's the lack of practical effects. Thank you, Tommy Wiseau. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's funny. Oh man. So you guys, like, I never shared this publicly, but I really, really do like Tommy Wiseau. He's one of my heroes. Like, I would love to meet him one day. And he is meetable. He's always doing room screenings and now paired with Big Shark. And the reason why I like him so much is because he didn't let people tell him, no, you can't do this. And he's probably an alien, to be totally honest with you. But he is someone that I would love to meet. Oh, for real? You met really? So where Greg is from is where I actually moved to a few years back. He's from Danville, or what's it, San Ramon? No, he's from Danville. I lived in Danville for a minute. And oh my God, that place is beautiful. Jesus Christ, you guys have no idea. It was very much like Mayberry, and I loved it. So, but yeah, I want to meet Greg. I actually messaged Greg a couple of times, but he never got to me. Oh, no way, for real. What are the chances of that? That's awesome. But yeah, Greg, I would love to get Greg on Unexplained Possibilities because again, he's into all this stuff. Like he's into the paranormal and supernatural and aliens and occultism. Like I think one of his movies, his next movie is actually about alien abductions. I think, don't quote me on that. So I would love to get him on. He would just be such a cool person to speak to. He seems like he's a really decent, nice guy. Like, but mind you, this is from me looking on the outside in. Um, with Tommy, Tommy is not someone I could speak to. Tommy is. Oh, that would be cool, Nick. Thanks. Yeah, Tommy. I love Tommy, but I know I couldn't speak to Tommy. Like 5 minutes. That's all I need because he's his own personality, and Tommy is Tommy. He definitely lives on his planet, but he is someone I would like to meet, and I would like to shake their hand. Oh gosh. Okay. So I actually wanted to pitch a movie to Greg. I actually did. I wanted to pitch a movie to him. It's called, well, I won't say the title of it, but it's it's sort of, it's not a horror, but it is a bit of a slasher supernatural thing, and it would involve voodoo, and it would involve some tough stuff, but the overall story itself, it's really good. In my head, it's really good anyway. I wrote out about 30% of it, and then life happened, and I was just like, ugh. But I wanted to pitch that to him because he just seemed like the type who would like it. And the cool thing about it is you don't need a super budget for it or anything like that. And it's funny because one of the songs that actually inspired it slightly, that I wish I could get licensing to actually play it if I were able to get it made, it's called Figure It Out by The Royal Blood. And I would play it for you guys, but I would get nuked. So I can't play it, but I might be able to, I'll link it though. I can do that at the very least. And it's only two guys in the group, and the song is amazing. I absolutely love how it starts. All right, here you go. This is the song. That's the song that inspired the story. Doom, 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 doom. It's crazy that it's only two guys. that gets me, man. People are talented. They're extremely talented. Trying to figure it out. Better to do than I'm stuck on you. I'm here trying to figure it out. Boom, 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 boom. I'm sorry, I'm over here rocking out. Yeah, we do. Like, even if you have to go a roundabout way to get there, then do it. Just get there. Because sometimes that's all we have are our dreams. And, that's sometimes it's enough to keep you going. Like, even if it takes 10 freaking years, just keep pushing for it, no matter what. At least that's what I believe, as difficult as it is. And if you don't have a dream, that's okay. You could borrow someone else's. Yeah, that's the problem. The good old dollar. Man, like, oh, no. Pay me. Like, okay, I'll pay you. Like, and that's the thing. I have no problem with, people wanting to be paid for their work, as they should be. But darn, man, sometimes it gets crazy. It's like, really? I have to pay this much just to use 10 seconds? Yep. It's like, oh, man. Whew. I might just learn how to play an instrument and do it myself. Like, watch, I'm gonna be one of those guys on the street corner, have the drum and have a freaking keyboard in front of me and a horn in my mouth and all that. Just, doom, boom, 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 doom, 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 wonk, wonk, doom, 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 all that mess. Now, I'm not making fun of those guys. They're actually really talented. I don't know how they're able to do that stuff. Okay, so I don't want to say too much because this person might get upset at me. I'll just say that someone that I'm speaking to really wants me to watch this movie Interstellar. Really wants me to watch it. And they linked me a cover of one of the songs that's in the movie. The song is by Hans Zimmer, and it was just it's somewhere in England, I guess at a airport terminal or something, and they had a piano set up, and this chick just shows up and like, oh, I could play, and she just busts out this song, and I'm just like, what the heck? Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. I couldn't believe it. I still don't really want to watch the movie, but I'm gonna have to watch the movie. I'm not a big fan of Nolan, mostly because of Batman. Like, he really infuriated me, and it's like, no, I will not watch your stuff ever again. So well, like, let's be honest, Nick, most movies don't follow the laws of the world or reality, which is a good thing, because if it did, then it would probably be boring. But yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it. No spoilers now, anyone. No spoilers. I will drop kick you. But yeah, so I don't know when I'm gonna see it. Maybe next week or something. Oh, they market themselves as uh-oh. Well, you see, now when you do that, that's when you open that can of worms. All right, well, they're free to get punched in the face for that. Doom, 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 doom. Can you figure it out? Oh man, I'm gonna have to listen to Royal Blood too. Got all of this stuck in my head. Now, apart from it being unscientific, how would you rate the movie, Nick? Is it good, bad? What's your thoughts? What's your rating? Okay. All right. Yeah, this person, like, I'm going to have to watch what I say, but for them, it's a very emotionally strong movie for them. They're deep into it, and it's a mandatory movie I have to watch. And I really don't want to, though. I don't even know who's in the movie. That's how uninterested I was in this thing. But I will give it a go. You know, why not? What's the worst that's going to happen? Like, oh, well, I didn't like it, and you're just going to have to deal with it. So who knows? Maybe I'll like it. You know, that's the thing. Sometimes you have to figure out how to go into stuff with an open mind and not have those biases, because you know, if you go in wanting to hate something, then you're going to find every reason in the world to hate it. But go in wanting to like it and, you know, open minded, then yeah, you might like it. So that's what I have to do. No, I said no spoilers. Gosh darn it. I'm gonna have to drop kick you now, Nick. I'm gonna have to go to the East Coast. I'm gonna have to drop kick you. Uh, it's okay. That's minor. I don't know the story or anything, so that's fine. Mess happens. I've done the same thing before, so it's no. I'm joking. So you're not gonna get drop kicked, darn it. But no spoilers. So I'll probably be seeing that next week or maybe even tomorrow. Animorphs. Oh, wow. I forgot all about the Animorphs. I think I own 7 of those books. And I remember the TV show, and it did not do the books justice. But let's be honest, most television adaptations or movie adaptations, they usually don't do the books very well. And I can understand part of it. Part of it is because it's so much that's in the books, you just have to cut out and get to it. Oh, and hello, doll. Welcome back. Yeah, so I can't be too upset. Oh, speak of the devil. The person who wants me to watch Interstellar just messaged me. I remember Kyle XY. I like I think I liked the first season of Kyle XY. And after that, I got annoyed with it, like most things that involves teenagers. So even when I was a teenager and super young, I hated stuff about teenagers or shows with them, because as soon as they grow up, all of a sudden it's all about dating and making out and all that stuff. And it just, I don't know what it is about that. It just bugs me and rubs me the wrong way. I haven't even seen the first Dune. So I wish I could answer that for you, Slim, but I'm sure someone else has seen it and they know. Dead Like Me was good. That was a fun show. I am not a grumpy old man. I'm just we I'm not well, maybe a little grumpy, but and by the way, Grumpy Old Man is a funny movie. Oh yeah, sure, ask away, Nick. Shabba wop dooby doo shabba dot dot. Oh my gosh, no! Why are these songs popping in my head? I don't know Higher Ground. What she do? Okay. If you had $10 million but had to spend it on a movie production, you have total. Oh, dude, I would make such a. Oh, oh, oh boy, I have to pull out the Mickey voice for you, man. I would do up a good freaking movie because with 10 million, all right, so it's not going to be anything bombastic and explosive and all of that mess. You don't need that, but you can do a good, fun story. So I would honestly, I would probably make a movie adaptation of So Strange Times. And if not So Strange Times, then I would do up, oh, I can't talk about it. I was about to talk about the third book, skip right over the second and jump into the third, but I can't talk about that. So we'll just say I would do up So Strange Times. I would totally do in a heartbeat. Just bam. Especially if I had creative control. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Ah, man, I would. Oh gosh, how I wish. How I wish. Now, I would also do an animation. If I couldn't do So Strange Times, I would actually do an animation to something that I'm doing, code name The Forgotten Tales. And there's a story in there called I don't want to give too much away because these are actually going to be books. But it's a story in there called Acropolis, and it's fun. I'll say that it's fun. But before anything, 10 million, creative control, So Strange Times, easily. Yes. Oh my gosh. And I wouldn't even have to use the entire 10 million budget because it's a minimalist type of story. And I intentionally wrote it that way to be minimalist. It's only like one, two, three, four, five, six, if I include the bike, 7 or 8 characters. So you know, you could do that. And when I say 7 or 8 characters, I'm actually including the bikes in this, okay? Oh man, oh my gosh. That would be so awesome. One day. Let me actually write the second book first, and then we'll talk about that so we can have something continuous. But yeah, I would definitely do a So Strange Times. That would be number one because it would be easy to do. It's not crazy challenging, and it literally goes from point A to point B. And that's the best type of films or stories. Well, for me anyway. Nothing too complex, but hopefully engaging with the right type of pacing. Yeah, no problem, Slim. Thank you for hanging out with me and with us and, spending time. And I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And you have a good one. And guys, again, be sure to check out Slim Lewis YouTube channel. Go listen to Freddie King Thing. All right, go do it. And here is the link for that. Go sub as well. Slim is awesome. Yep, you have a good one, Kelvin. Thank you for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. Shabba wop dooby doo, shabba wop ba 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 da dee da. Shoo wop she doo. Oh my gosh, now I'm gonna have to watch Tarzan. Why is crazy stuff's in my head now? But yeah, that would be a dream. And if I couldn't do So Strange, then the other movie I would make would be the one that I was literally just telling you about that I would want to pitch to Greg Sestero. But I think I I think I am going to have to call it because now I have people messaging me left and right here. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. Had to send a message real quick. Like, yeah, let me finish up the stream, then I'll talk to you. Um, yeah, man. Yeah, so I think this is where we're going to end it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. Be sure again to check out Slim. Like, go listen to Freddie King thing. Check it out. It's really, really good. And yeah, so enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I don't know what I'm going to do. Find something to eat. So until then, I'll catch you next time.